Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the show. So for this week's episode, we are reviewing the official Money Ball by Team Issue. So this ball is used by hundreds of high schools around the States. It's a fantastic ball. In terms of cost versus quality, it's going to run you a bit less than your traditional official leather football or a pro football. So a couple bucks less than like an NFL Duke or something like that. I'm gonna say in price point, it's probably comparable to like a Wilson GST or a Wilson TDS football, but it does not lack in its qualities. This ball is phenomenal and it's really got a lot of amazing points to it. So let's get started with the review, give you guys a good view of the ball. So as you can see, obviously it's got a really nice brown leather to it. It's actually one of the darkest brown leathers that we have. Now, it's important to note that the Money Ball, you can get this in multiple different colors of leather. So everything from tan to red, tan, red, and brown. So this being obviously brown. You can see it's really dark brown. The leather on this is phenomenal. It's really tacky. The pebbles on this are outstanding. You can really see them jumping out of the leather there. Really a huge amount of texture. Really impressed with this leather on this ball. Look at that there, you can really see the pebbles sticking out. So really excellent grip. Aside from the brown leather, you've got the white stripes as per the NCAA regulations. By the way, this is NFHS approved, so NCAA regulations. This is the high school football, so essentially this isn't the pro size. There are a couple of sizes. We all know, we got the peewee size, we got the junior size, we got the high school and collegiate, and then pro size. But the difference between high school and pro is really minimal. So it has to do with the weight of the ball and long and short circumference, but they really call that negligible. They're really similar in terms of sizes. So aside from the leather, so we have these the white stripes. So the white stripes are amazing on this ball. They do have a lot of tack to them. We've talked about them. These are very similar to, like, for example, the Adidas Dime or the Vapor Elites, but they really do have a lot of tack to it, extra grip compared to, for example, to the leather. Now they're not as sticky as the Wilson GST and GST Prime, although this will fall in between. So basically, it has more tack, I'd say, than like the CFL or the Canadian University ball or the Wilson TDS balls, but not as much as the Wilson GST or GST Prime. So stripes on this here give you guys a good look on that. They're really, really phenomenal, add a lot of grip. So other than that, you got the SRS stitches on this, so left and right of the stripes. So these are beautiful. They're not as large as what we have on the Nike Vapor 1, but they basically, these are the same size stitches as the Adidas Dime, or for that matter, for the Vapor Elite. So these aren't, sewn. These are sewn on the leather, unlike, for example, the Nike Vapor 1, where basically the leather is sewn onto the white stripes. So the way that's installed onto the ball is slightly different, but they look amazing and they really add a huge amount of grip. Basically they're there more for throwing. I guess a bit of catching and picking up the ball from the ground as well, but really more there for throwing. But they do add texture, and texture does add grip to the ball. So other than the stripes, stitches, and the color, we got the laces. So these are again the same laces that you're gonna find on the Adidas Dime, Vapor 1, XFL ball, so the leather laces. Now these laces are impeccable. They're really well done. I love what Team Issue Big Game USA does with their laces. I mean, the depth is thicker than what you'll find on like a Wilson Duke, and they are a bit wider. Although again, it's a preference thing, what you prefer in terms of size. But let me tell you, the grip on these is fantastic. They really look amazing. And as you can see, I mean, this is orange, and you can get these in a whole bunch of colors for that matter. So everything from white to you name it, they got pretty much all the colors. I think they have like 16 or 19 colors, something like that are available that you can pick and choose from. So other than the laces, we got the stitches left and right of the laces. So again, as we've talked about in previous videos, we got the round tips. That's a Big Game USA team issue style versus like the Wilson, which is a bit more pointy at those tips. And aside from that, you just got the Moneyball logo here. So here, this is on the valve panel and this is on the non-valve panel. So I mean, the logo for the Moneyball is beautiful. It's just original, simple looking, nothing to it. You got the big team issue wording on it, made in USA, NFHS approved, inflated 13 psi. Same thing on this side. The overall look to the ball is phenomenal. I like the colors on this one, especially coming off of the brown. Now it's important to note you guys can actually get this now custom made off of the Big Game USA site. So back in the day, you were only able to have your Vapor Elites custom made if you just wanted looking for one ball, but now they gave that feature on the Moneyball as well. So on this, so you can choose everything from the colors to the leather, the stripes, stitches, as well as the size, so again, everything from Pee-wee, junior, high school, collegiate to pro size as well, so that's it. Overall, it's a really fantastic ball. I like it a lot. Definitely suggest it to anybody out there looking for a fantastic ball. One thing we got to add on this, I mean, the workmanship on this ball is fantastic. Really, it's one of the best balls that we have where everything is just perfectly aligned. So all of the panels, all the quadrants are really well aligned. The stripes, everything is super straight on. It's just team issue, Big Game USA. They are doing a fantastic job making their balls, so definitely shout out to them, and suggest anybody looking for a great ball, check out the Moneyball. So hope you guys like the vid. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and tune in next week for another official football review. Take care, have a good one.